Hello everyone, I'm Vaughn and I'm running for the State House of Representatives. Our race has a runoff on February the 5th and early voting starts Monday, January the 28th and runs through Friday, February the 1st. I'm coming to you to speak to you about a very important issue. Many of us received this mailer from my opponent. In it he says, I slash taxes while on the City Council. And he says, don't rely on promises, rely on the record you can depend on. So I decided it would be worthwhile to do just that and look at the record. And what we found was very interesting. In this is the comprehensive annual financial report for the city of Calhoun, Georgia for the fiscal year ending June 30th, 2018. In this report is an exhibit. It's Exhibit 12, Roman numeral 12, XII. And in this exhibit, it lists the direct and overlapping property tax rates for the last 10 fiscal years. And I've looked here and highlighted all of the rates during the time that my opponent was on the City Council. In the time that my opponent was on the City Council, the city's own tax rate, not the city schools, but just the city itself, went up 22.6%. Now some of you might say, well, Jesse, that's from 2010 through 2018, and we had an economic downturn in there, the Great Recession. Yes, that is true. However, the county's tax rate for county services actually went down 3.2% during the same period of time. I wanted to see what went into the decision on making this tax increase and raising your property taxes. So I went back to the minutes of the City Council meetings. On June 18th of 2012 at the City Council meeting, the budget for fiscal year 2013 was considered and voted on. The minutes reflect that the person who made the motion to adopt the budget, which would raise spending and thereby raise your property taxes and my property taxes here in the city of Calhoun, the one who made the motion was my opponent, Matt Barton. I also went on to see that in the minutes of the June 16th, 2014 meeting, when approving the budget for fiscal year 2015, that Mr. Barton actually voted against that budget. And he said that his objection was that he did not want to support a guaranteed 3% water and sewer rate increase. However, in 2015, 2016, and 2017, he did vote to raise water and sewer rates by that same 3% each time, thereby raising the fees that we pay for water and sewer service. This election is very important and will send someone to the State House to supervise and to vote upon the state tax rates on all the different taxes and fees that are charged by the state of Georgia. I don't believe that Mr. Barton has been truthful with all of us. In his flyer he says, I slashed taxes, but the record just proves that to not be the case. He in fact raised taxes by 22.6% during his time on the City Council. Don't take my word for this. In the description of this video, we have posted all of the links to these documents that show the facts that we've just presented, that Matt Barton voted to raise property taxes in the city of Calhoun by 22.6%. I would like to remind everyone that it was Mr. Barton who suggested that we look at his record and see what it reveals. And what it reveals is that Mr. Barton himself made the motion to increase and raise your property taxes, the highest single tax levied by the city of Calhoun against property owners, by 22.6%. I don't believe that is the behavior of a lifelong conservative, and it certainly is not slashing taxes as he said in his mailer. For those reasons, I ask you for your vote on February the 5th. Please, on February the 5th, go to the polls and vote Vaughn.